Right, Jay, we're here. Should be a fun one.
Looking
Keyshawn Davis, Gustavo Lemos, 4:13 here in the UK, but we're up and we're ready to watch. It's going to be a really fun fight, mate. This one, how's things?
Yeah, good, man. I'm really excited for this fight. I know we've had the controversy of the weight miss as such, and I think that's made this fight a lot closer than it possibly could have been had Lemos struggled, killed himself to make 135, which he's not done. He's a light middleweight this evening. I think he's coming at 154. And yeah, they're going to be a very similar weight, but the fact that he didn't have to get the last 6 and some odd pounds off on Thursday night, for me, will make a massive difference, and he's bridged a gap. And I think this fight's a heck of a lot closer than what it would have been had they had done it at 135.
Yeah, definitely, man. There's there could be 10 plus pounds difference between the two of them here, which is a lot on fight night.
It was a test anyway for Keyshawn, but it's more of a test now. I think the fact that he's at a weight disadvantage. Maybe not, as I said, maybe not so much now, but the fact that Lemos hasn't drained himself and Keyshawn has would make a difference down the stretch tonight. As you said off camera, we were just talking about off camera, and like you said, people in the know have changed picks and stuff like that. And I think Lemos is more of a favourite this evening than he was Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. It's the jeopardy's there now, isn't it? That's the big thing. We've got Keyshawn's coming out to a big entrance.
He wants to win this fight, mate. Having this kind of entrance, he's got a flipping brass band, he's got dancers, he's got rappers, he's got jugglers.
He's got the whole shebang here, hasn't he?
He's got the whole 9 yards.
To be fair, he's packed the place out. It looks pretty full, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely popular. I know it's a homer for him, but even still, he's still a prospect. And to be filling out venues like this it's a big deal, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. He's only 25 years old, and you know what? Credit to him, because this is a tough test. Lemos is 29-1, only lost last time out to Richardson Hitchens, who's a top fighter. So there's Keith's going to be a good benchmarker, I think, to see where Keyshawn's at. I saw Abdullah Mason was dropped twice in the first round after a second round stoppage earlier. The top prospect.
What a fight that was.
Yeah, incredible. Much better than the last one.
3-minute absolute war.
Yeah, love it.
Let's have a look. So we've got Keyshawn's last 5 fights. I mean, he's Medueno, Pedraza. Pedraza's probably the only.
Like we spoke about on the preview show, Pedraza might be his best win, but let's be honest, it was an aging Pedraza. Big up, Dave. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, couldn't believe it. What a fighting performance, man. Good gut check for Abdullah. That dropped twice. Great shot to finish the fight as well. So brilliant fight, man. Probably a really good learning fight for him that he'd be relieved to come through, because a lot of other fighters will fancy that work now, I fear, mate. So it should be good.
Yeah, sorry, I will just there's Bomac there, isn't there, in Keyshawn, this part, same team as Terence Crawford. I think they're just playing the Argentine national anthem by the look of it now.
I'm surprised we've got national anthems coming in for a 10-rounder, but each to their own. Fair enough if there was a world title on the line, I can see it, but 10-rounders in Norfolk, Virginia, I'm not too sure about national anthems.
I think they're just leaning into the fact that it's a big crowd and it's a homecoming, and they're trying to put some pomp and ceremony on it to make it a bigger deal. But I mean, I don't know how that venue holds, but it's packed.
Yeah, man, he's sold the life out of it. To be fair to him, he's going to be a future star if he keeps winning.
3,000 to 5,000 people there.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Oh God, they've got 3 girls singing national anthem. They're going all out here. It's not. This isn't a unified world title fight. Then we've missed it, is it?
No, no, no. There's no trinkets on the line here, unfortunately. But it's a 10 rounder at 135. And do you know what, Dave? He doesn't look noticeably different yet, but I guess when we see the two fighters side by side, that we'll get a better look. But I heard it. We were chatting a minute ago. I heard he's weighing 152, 153 ish. Lemos, and I heard Keyshawn's about 10 pounds inside of that. So
Wow,
we'll see. We'll see how they stack up side by side.
that's worrying. It's £10. It's a lot, man. It's a lot when
Lighter weights, it definitely is a lot. Yeah.
it's a lot when you get past, around 5, 6, and you're starting to fatigue, and you're fighting inside, or if Lemos is leaning on him, and that's when we'll see how much of a difference it makes, because it's two weight divisions above best part of. It's a light middleweight fighting a light welterweight. Sorry, super lightweight this evening. If we're going on those numbers, we have weight divisions for a reason, don't we? It starts to make less of a difference the higher up the weight divisions you go, when you get to sort of super middleweight, light heavyweight, cruiserweight, but down at from featherweight to sort of welterweight, £10 difference is
I can make a hell of a difference. Yeah.
So we've just got Keyshawn's auntie and two cousins singing as the national anthem by the look of it.
I love it.
He's grafting every little bit. I think his uncle's the cameraman, and
yeah,
he's got his cousins in the audience. I think they're all there because his two brothers fought on undercard as well, didn't they?
Yeah, I think I know one of his. I didn't know there was. He had another one, and I knew one of his brothers was fighting. But yeah, it must have been a family of
three. I think there's
family
Kaya, Keyshawn, and I don't know. It'd be something with a K, won't it?
Yeah, it would have to be. Well, Lemos is being introduced, I think, is he now? Or no, they pan back out to the outside. Keyshawn's cam's back on Keyshawn. We should have action underway in the next 2 minutes or so, I'd say, Jay. What's your final thoughts?
It's Keyshawn Davis points. I'd be surprised, would he not be the first person to stop Lemos if he stopped him?
Yeah, he's only lost to Hitchens last time out.
But I'm just intrigued to see how this weight differential pans out, if it has any effect at all on the fight. I have picked Keyshawn, but I will say I messaged you yesterday, didn't I, and said I wouldn't be surprised if we got a stoppage the other way. Because I think that weight non-attempt, let's call it a non-attempt, not a weight miss, is going to have a factor on the fight. Whether it makes it harder for Keyshawn and he sort of labours to a win as opposed to boxes his ears off, we could see, but we could also see him get caught. I want to see how he takes a shot in this fight, to be fair. See how he copes, because he's taken it. Ultimately, he could have pulled out and said no.
Yeah.
No one would have called him, scared.
No chance, not without big miss.
It's unprofessional, and they are professional athletes. And if you're not going to make the contracted weight, then why should I take the risk? Because it's a risk. He's fighting somebody in two weight divisions above now. So yeah, as you said, Lemos' only losses to Richards and Hitchens, a unanimous 12-round decision loss.
And yeah, do you know what it was? To be fair, Dave, because we're blown all the Hitchens hype and smoke, weren't we, before it? So it's going to be interesting to see where how Keyshawn benchmarks against Richardson Hitchens. I know he's back down he was supposed to be back down at 135 for this one, Lemos, but that didn't really work out, did it? But yeah, man, let's see how he looks here. I think Keyshawn's about to be introduced, and then we're underway, aren't we?
Yep, we are. I think he's 4 inches taller as Davis.
Yeah, 5'9". Outlands opponents 3.5 punches to 1. That's interesting. Number 6th ranked lightweight with the ESPN. Some division, that 135 division, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's always got the link to Andy Cruz, doesn't he? They beat him like 4 times in the amateurs or something.
Yeah. Keyshawn is one of the most, I won't say decorated amateurs, but certainly one of the most highly touted amateurs coming out of the American boxing program.
Yeah.
You know, Olympics,
Sure.
World Championships, Golden Gloves. He's he's done it all in terms of accolades.
Okay, then here we go. About to be underway. Keyshawn just getting his final intros. The lights are on.
Why has Bomac never used a treadmill? Size of him. Boxing trainer. You'd think he'd use a treadmill at least.
He loves it, doesn't he, Bomac?
Don't give a shit, does he?
Nah.
Gets
zero.
bigger every time I see him.
Right, here we go, Jay. We're face to face.
Ref's just given his final instructions. Referee Raul Caiz Jr. Let's go.
Yep, gloves have been touched. We're about to be underway.
Here we go. Lemos looking solid.
Yeah, Lemos looks big, doesn't he, man? There's your answer, Dave.
154 there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Referee back in the Lemos corner. Right, okay. Here we go. About to start. Still not right. Okay, we're underway. Round 1.
Here we go. Straight to the centre.
Lemos throws a big, massive right hand. If you wanted Lemos' intention, watch the first 3 seconds of the fight.
Yeah, we've just got it. Someone's going to sleep. Lemos is hunting.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, good job to the body by Keyshawn.
To the body there by Keyshawn. Diving in.
Yeah, he is. Lemos being reckless early. Jeez, left hook.
I tell you what, he's not come here to try win on point. I think he knows he can't win on point anyway.
Yeah.
Keyshawn's way too slick. Solid jabs by Keyshawn. Lemos is...
He's following him around with that right hand.
Yeah, he's winding it up. He's just come here to take his head off. Tell you what, though, he does look reckless, but if you watch him, he's being clever. He's making it look like he's only looking for that right hand, but if you watch him, he's looking for left hook to follow up with the right hand. Mm-hmm. He's not actually as reckless as it looks. I know that sounds silly, but...
No, I'm with you.
Oh, that right hand, man, he's swinging it from...
He is. He's throwing for the fences here, Lemos.
Keyshawn just landed a nice right hand himself.
It's going to be one of them. Like, I think Keyshawn's definitely going to be winning on points, but you're kind of just waiting for Lemos to get one going, kind of thing.
He's wary of that right hand, so he's leaning really far back.
Yeah, he is a little bit, Dave, but it's probably slightly more calculated than it sounds like we're saying. You know, he's not completely just going for it, but he's chasing him around a little bit, definitely. There's a good body shot there by Lemos. Nice by Keyshawn.
Keyshawn there. His punch selection at the minute is really good.
Yeah, he looks really calm, doesn't he, actually?
Good body shot by Lemos there, though, as well, underneath. Sneaky. As Keyshawn was exiting. And again. 4, 5, again. They're both targeting the body.
Yeah.
which is understandable by Davis because obviously Lemos has either struggled or not tried to make weight, so he's probably carrying a bit there.
It's missing wildly though, isn't it?
And hooks.
Beautiful combination by Keyshawn to end the first round.
I think it's a Keyshawn Davis round.
Yeah, I think it has to be a Keyshawn round. That by far the cleaner work.
Yeah, he's definitely win billing, brother. 100%. He was trying to take Keyshawn's head off for the entirety of that round.
Yeah. Well, I think we know the pattern of the fight after 3 minutes, to be honest. I think Keyshawn's going to try and do what Keyshawn does.
Lemos has not come here to prove his boxing skill set.
No. He's not come here to jab and try and win a points decision. No. He's come here to try and take Davis's head off his shoulders.
Yeah, he's literally just trying to take his head off. The Marquis of Queensberry is not going to be looking down favourably on Mr. Lemos this evening.
Oh, dear. All right, round number 2 about to start. Then we've got it 10-9 to Keyshawn after one. It's just scheduled for 10 rounds. This one, Lemos straight out to the center again. Does throw a few jabs actually in this round. Short right hand there by Lemos. Oh, he's down. Keyshawn's dropped him.
I think he were reaching more than anything.
Yeah. Beautiful count. Like you say, he reached in. He's not hurt though, I don't think.
Legit knockdown, but
yeah, I don't think he's too hurt.
I don't think he's hurt. Oh,
like you say, he's too reckless, and Keyshawn's too good. He's gone.
I thought he caught Keyshawn.
His legs have gone. Wow. He's done.
Wow.
Keyshawn's dancing in the other corner. I'm surprised the refs let this carry on.
Has he hurt his leg or?
No, I think he's just gone. Oh my God.
What a performance. Wow.
Keyshawn Davis has just destroyed Gustavo Lemos in 2 rounds. He has absolutely flattened him.
Do I admit that performance? Lemos round 5 now? How do we forget about that? What a performance, man.
Man, that was a statement. Got him hurt, dropped him 3 times. Just, looked a big puncher in there as well, Jay. Lemos had never been stopped before.
Who's he calling out? Wow.
Man, there's some serious fights there for him. Man, Brian Beaumat McIntyre's got some serious talent in that gym, hasn't he?
Wow. I mean, I knew Keyshawn Davis was good, but I didn't think he could do that.
I mean, jeez.
I mean, he looked like the puncher in there tonight. It's like a short right hand that catches him the first knockdown and just scrambles him inside. Look, watch this. Bam, counter, Mayweather style.
The first one was like a flash almost, but the next 2 is gone.
His legs just gone.
I didn't see a 2-round blowout for Keyshawn coming.
Absolutely not. Even when Lemos went down, I thought, he'll be all right. And
his legs... the first knock. Yeah, look at that. His legs are gone. Maybe he did crash the weight and he had no punch resistance at all, did he?
His hands were so slow, they were down by his waist when he got caught.
Wow.
I'm dying to see who Keyshawn calls out now because they're on notice now, mate. 135.
Yeah.
They are on notice.
Feel free to mute yourself when he's on the mic, mate, and let us know.
He knocked the ref down as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Got that.
Oh man, that body shot as well. That left hook to the body at the end. Jeez.
What a flipping fight. What a performance, lad.
Yeah, that was seriously impressive from Keyshawn. I'm a believer after that, I have to say.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a believer big time.
That was, yeah, I'm blown away by that. I really am impressed by that. Really impressed.
Yeah, I had high hopes for Lemos coming in with what happened, the weight style, but I think maybe he was dead at the weight, even with making 141. So I don't know. His future might be a welterweight.
Possibly. Small welterweight though, isn't he, at 5'5"?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not many people will have picked a 2-round win for round and a half win for Keyshawn Davis. That was literally 4 minutes.
Yeah, just a complete domination. Won the first round easily enough, but then the first chance of him getting hurt really is just done.
I swear the
Yeah,
national
man. I'm a fan of getting him in with all of them.
I am.
Get it done, man.
I swear the national anthems took longer than the fight.
I was Argentina's ranked number one. Abdullah beat the number two of the weekdays. Yeah, potentially.
Putting
Dave.
me off of this performance, putting me with any of them. I don't think.
Yeah, well, you've got a whole. I'd imagine that they'll want the Branchik fight at some point. I think that they'll want to take that risk because Shakur's tight with Keyshawn and Terence Crawford, and that isn't he? So that they probably won't fight. You've got Tank's got the WBA, does he? And then you've got who's got the Loma, but we don't know if he's retiring, do we? Lomachenko's the IBF champion.
No, I think you got. Is it Isley there that boxed in the co-main event? He could put a guy to sleep, that kid, couldn't he? Because that was a tough watch.
Yeah, big time.
He's done the opposite to what Keyshawn's just done this evening. So
yeah,
Keyshawn
went out there with, you could tell by his ring walk and all the rest of it. His whole attitude around when Lemos missed weight was just gets game on for me. Like his whole
totally
attitude, brilliant.
If you noticed though, it was totally different to yesterday. I think when we spoke yesterday, I said that I was, I didn't like the look of Keyshawn. He looked really emotional.
The weigh-in.
But he hasn't come in like that tonight. He come in relaxed, high-fiving people in the crowd, laughing, joking, which is how he boxes, nice and loose. I think I'd said if he's tense, I think he's going to play into Lemos's hands. He didn't do that, man. He kept professional. I'm going to mute myself.
Mute yourself, mate. Jay's just going to find out who Keyshawn's going to call for next. It's difficult because when you do that, somebody like Lemos, you can't really take backward steps anymore from there. You got to keep the train moving. You got to keep going forward. There's no point taking a fight like that and then going back a few steps. So I'm interested to see who. There's some more talent. Next, keep it in house. It's a good fight, that actually, isn't it? Really good fight. Danger. I wonder that they take a chance on the Baranchik fight if it becomes available. You know, he's 25. If he's that good, as good as he looks, then do you take a chance? The class is too soon because that Muratalla fight's a danger fight as well.
Baranchik.
Yeah, I was just saying
it's
that.
mandatory for Baranchik, so he's basically
he's mandatory, is he? Okay,
the fight.
That's a good fight. I don't mind it at all, and it's a world title fight.
I mean, to be honest,
sorry, he's got WBO belt round his shoulder, so I should have known that he would have been high ranked with the WBO.
They reckon it's an eliminator for WBO title, so it's seeing that performance. I'm not worried about anybody at 135 for Keyshawn Davis. I think he gives them all a fight now. Seeing that,
yeah, I think
obviously sells a lot of tickets.
Is Branchik's a top ranked fighter? Is he?
I think so. Yeah.
Or he fought Navarrete, didn't he, last time to win the belt? But I know Navarrete's definitely a top ranked fighter, but I don't know if Branchik is too. Yeah, that is. Yeah, God knows, Dave. But I think Zepeda's going to have to start giving up some of his number one positions, isn't he? At some point, and pick a route. Well, he's going to go the WBC route.
He's the fight one at champions. Zepeda now.
He's number one in every organization, isn't he, or something silly? I
think he's the world champion of number one contenders, isn't he, in each weight, in each sanctioning body, and he's a fight one at champions, I think.
Yeah, Zepeda's going to fight Shakur, isn't he? I think on February the 22nd for the WBC.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we'll I guess we'll leave it there. Unfortunately, there wasn't too much more to go on, but what a performance, Jay. We'll obviously cover it in more detail on the pods later this week. We'll be back for the three main fights tomorrow. Ray Ford back in action at 130 pounds. Bam Rodriguez, obviously, can't wait to see him fight again. He's back in the co-main, and Boots Ennis rematching Karen Chikadzian in the main event. So we'll have three watch-alongs coming for that. Maybe slightly earlier than this, I think, because it's on it's in Philadelphia. I imagine I'll go a little bit earlier, but we'll do that. But yeah, cheers, Jay, for sacrificing some sleep for that. It was I'm glad we watched it anyway. It was
I'm glad.
It was a really solid performance. But yeah, we'll be back in the. To be fair, I might do, Dave, just before we go, I might do if it's on DAZN, I think, isn't it, the Matthias fight? But if that starts right as Boots finishes or something like that, I'll have a look at it. But if they're clashing, obviously,
the timings work. We'll see how the timings work.
It's Puerto Rico, the Matthias fight. So there's potential if Boots finishes and then the Matthias fight starts, then yeah, by all means, may as well while we're up and at it, kind of thing. But if there's a clash or if there's any difference, we'll obviously prioritize Boots. But I think you might be right there. I think Boots may finish as that starts or something like that. But yeah, just keep an eye on Twitter and see what the score is there. But yeah, cheers, Jay. Cheers, Dave. Have a good one, mate, and we'll see you tomorrow.